We are back with the horrors of DoorDash by Papa Meat. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit down because today we're going to be talking about food delivery drivers.
Speaking of, I got my food delivery of the Jack in the Box sliders. I love me some sliders and some loaded tacos. And their blueberry Dr. Pepper thing.
Some DoorDash this weekend, Nick. That's why we're doing this. Let me tell you, the whole operation, the whole DoorDash, the whole food ordering app industry, it's got to change. It's got to change. For centuries, if you wanted to eat a meal, you either had to go out to a restaurant or cook the goddamn thing yourself. Today, however, you can place an order to a seemingly endless list of restaurants and have it at your door without lifting a finger until you have to grab the bag. While many of us indulge in this service extremely often, we never stop to think about people who have to deliver the goods, right? We never take time to think about these drivers. I don't think about the Saints. You know, also I started noticing that after a while they started taping the bags. It's because motherfuckers are probably.
But that's why if you're a pro, you got your own stickers in bags to replace stuff.
I thought that you're gonna have your own utensil that you're able to squeeze in the bag and Mission Impossible the fry out of the bag or something. Being a delivery driver, whether it's on DoorDash or Instacart, is an extremely draining and depressing job. God damn. Is it? Have you done it?
No, I've never done it. I wouldn't do it.
Why would you do it?
You don't make a lot of money, and then it's all based on tips, and then if people don't tip you, get mad, but I hate tipping culture.
I just think going on a limb this early and saying it's a depressing job. I mean, granted, I'm sure it's not what people are stoked to do, but depressing? I'm not going to put down someone for saying, oh, it's a depressing job. Feels wrong. For some, it's a depressing job. Boom. Instacart was an early pioneer in the food delivery service industry. Since its inception in 2012, both its customers and drivers have had less than ideal experiences. Recently, there has been a trend on TikTok of people saying they are now choosing to only have female Instacart drivers deliver their goods because male drivers keep messing up their orders. One woman gave her driver a super simple list asking for 1 pack of toilet paper, 1 pack of towels, and 1 pack of chicken. Despite the app stating that the man scanned a pack of chicken, what she got was 240 red Solo cups. She was refused a refund. You know what? In a situation like this, though, do you not just think that I'm doing multiple jobs at one time and I gave you the wrong bag?
I think that's what it is.
You know what? Sorry, dude, but I'm not a feminist, and I like men a lot. And I think, dude, if a man goofs up, you have to give him 75 chances.
It's true. Women,
right?
1.
Women, none. You have to be perfect at all times. In another instance, a male shopper was tasked with getting a customer a tub of Neapolitan ice cream. After claiming they didn't have the brand she wanted, he sent multiple blurry pictures of what they had, only for it to be very clearly in stock. There's none. It's a fucking buffoon, man. I couldn't tell you. You have Ben & Jerry's? No, the fuck to the left. I see it in the picture, in your blurry picture. It's right to the left. So Ben & Jerry's? Why do you think that is, Nick? Why do you think men have such a hard time grasping the grocery store mechanic?
Well, they're not used to it. It's a foreign concept for men going grocery shopping.
Oh my
You go
Lord.
grocery shopping.
Yeah, I get lost.
While staying at an Airbnb in Miami, a group of girls ordered a long list of basic groceries and necessities for their upcoming stay. When the order was marked as delivered, they expected to find it on the porch. When they opened the door, however, they found the driver simply tossed all the groceries all over the picket fence. And
I think it's just people who do door dashing. A lot of people don't expect to do like a lot of hard work. They just think it's an easy job that you can make a lot of money from. So when they have to do these big orders, or they want to do these big orders because they make a lot of money, they get really pissy that they have to like place it down and not just like and just walk away. The problem that's I think is the big problem.
left. What are we not seeing though in this? What are we not saying? We're not having the full picture on his side. Like I bet you think he's just like, can I chill? And they're like, no. And that's when he just like, whatever.
That's really unprofessional. I think it's more so they're nagging.
Other night, where are you? And he just drives by, throws out the window. There's a lot of emotionally unstable people out there in the world, isn't there, Nick? That are driving Uber and DoorDash driver, yeah, all that kind of stuff. This video is sponsored by Fume. Delete.
Why do you say it like that, bro?
Feeling that it's just people that are just doing the Instacart. I think they're picking up too many jobs at one time. Also, is there probably more men that are doing this job than women? I feel like whenever I've ever had I don't think I've ever had a female.
I've had a few female, but it's definitely more men, I feel like.
DoorDash person. That doesn't mean they don't exist. I'm just saying that thinking about it now, it's usually a middle-aged man.
My guess is men, if they don't have a lot of opportunities, do like Uber and DoorDash, and then women go to OnlyFans.
For the rest of the Instacart drivers that don't
he's
have
not
this
wrong.
issue, it can be extremely challenging and dangerous. After receiving a regular order of groceries, a delivery driver walked up to a home and was shot by a man that thought he was an intruder. What? Why? Why would you do that? My DoorDasher's near. Did someone say Taco Bell? Oh my God, who are you? Ah! How do you fucking forget that? Unless it's somebody in the house ordered
poor
it. It
fucking
just
guy,
seems
dude.
like,
I
I don't
would-
know.
This is
I
what
would
happened.
be pissed. I would be like, motherfucker, I got you your food and you fucking shot me? Oh man, I'd be pissed.
And he told him, leave it at the door. The guy knocked.
You know what? If a DoorDash driver, I'll say this, I'll say this and I'll stand by it. For any reason, if a DoorDash driver opened my door to set my stuff inside, I'd shoot him. It's too scary. I mean, hearing it out loud seems a bit excessive. There's no reason that a person should be opening my door to come inside my house. I would
Right.
assume that something bad was happening. Was it that situation, or was it just a guy who was just like firing rounds through his front door?
I'd get a riot shield.
I'm gonna have the COD riot shield so I can walk up to my average DoorDash driver experience, just walking up to a front door. It turns out that the man's wife placed the order and didn't tell her husband. So when the motion detectors went off, the husband sprang into action and shot him with no hesitation. None. The motion sensors. Does he do that with animals? How many times have you had a motion sensor go off like a raccoon? All the time. All the time.
That's what
At that point, that's her fault. I'll be pissed at her. Why didn't you tell? I wanted to surprise him. No.
bring out my gun.
Exactly. That's why I fire aimlessly. Maybe there's a naughty raccoon. But now there's the infamous video. We have to talk about that video. The guy doing this is my fucking neighborhood. What a crazy, the edits have been so funny. I love the one where it's the, no, I'm not human or whatever. Or I feel like he'd be a DoorDash driver. I could see him with those little fat ass caterpillars for his eyebrows, dropping off some fucking Popeyes or something. Whenever a customer places an order, they often feel entitled to have the driver do whatever it takes to get their groceries to their door, no matter how ridiculous of a feat it may become. One shopper accepted an unusual order of 4 24 packs of water bottles, 6 12 packs of water bottles, and 7 4 liters of
Are they saving up for the entire year?
distilled water and 7 4 liters of mineral water.
They're saving up for the fucking apocalypse.
My God. When they reached the customer's home, they requested that they carry all the water up 17 flights of stairs because the elevator in the building was broken. Newsflash, it's outside. Come do it yourself. And in the end, the customer canceled the job, leading to the shopper's $8 payment being rescinded and increasing their overall cancellation rate. That's fair. $8? Ah, this is a depressing job. Oh my God. Besides driving people around, Uber also offers a meal delivery service called Uber Eats that is notoriously terrible to work for. Like other food delivery service apps, they pay their workers very, very poorly. Because of this, some drivers come up with creative ways to earn better tips. Jade Phoenix was a full-time Uber Eats driver who claimed to find a secret method for raking in insane tips on literally any kind of order. When dropping off people's food and snapping a picture to confirm the order, she would purposely include her feet in the pictures. She claims her tips significantly increased after she began this new strategy. She even received additional money on top of the tip after she sent them the original picture. Do girls like men's feet? Men with feet, what psychologically, what is that? What is the feet obsession?
I don't know. I don't understand feet. I'm like, every time I think of feet, I'm like, where the fuck have you put your foot? I don't know where you put your foot.
I
You'd be
don't-
stepping
I don't
on
know.
dirt.
That's something I will never understand.
Didn't we try doing a foot video and it got demonetized or something? I feel like there's some kind of conspiracy happening. You know what I mean? Even like, yeah, big YouTube, whatever. It's
That's
just like,
crazy.
it's not just the customers that are creepy horn dogs, but the drivers as well. After ordering food, a woman in the UK began receiving creepy messages from her delivery driver. She was being asked if she was home alone or if she was married. When the woman said she was taken, the driver began begging her to leave him so he could hook up with her. Leave her, baby. The man got so desperate that he began offering as much as 10,000 pounds for her to break up with her boyfriend. There's no way the pussy could have been that good. UK pussy? You kidding me? Oh man.
Well, I don't think I can leave them. I don't think just can you leave the Chris at the door?
10,000 pounds, mom.
I'll see what me can do.
While looking to the driver's account to report him, she found it even creepier that his listed reasons for delivering was passion. I will say I've had a driver after delivering my thing be like, hey, I love your videos. And I say, oh, thanks, man. And then it's a thing of, you want to hang? Shit like that.
God, that's creepy.
Exactly. 100 step. punished it. Don't ever do that. Don't ever, there's no reason to contact me or anyone ever. Or like that girl. Let's just get me out of this, that girl. If it's a girl now just being like, you know how hard it is for someone just to be like, no. I have no idea how you're going to react to that. You know what I mean? No idea. You've been around me when there's been people. So it's always a risk because we've had a lot of, we won't go into details, but we've had a lot of people that are just, let's just say passion. Some drivers on these delivery apps love to use them to cheat people out of free food. In 2025, one man placed an order and saw that his driver was parked just down the street. When he asked why his food hadn't been delivered, his driver said it was because his car had broken down. He then told the customer that he'd probably just refund it. Not believing a word he said, the man got on his bike, rode down the street to find he was Uber Eats driver sitting in his car, chowing down on his food. See, that's why I could never be one of these. I could never be one of these delivery drivers because I know I just see their order. I'm like, oh damn, you know, or go to some place. I'm like, what is this place? Get it? Smells good.
One little back can't hurt.
The customer confronted the driver only for him to be left speechless before peeling out in a panic. That's a good way to choke, though. At multiple restaurants around the world, you can find signs banning delivery drivers and from using the bathroom. This obviously upset a lot of drivers who pointed out that it's actually against the company's agreement with these restaurants as Uber requires them to give drivers access to their bathrooms, okay, assholes? And many don't care and continue to enforce the ban, meaning many drivers are forced to make frequent pit stops and even piss in bottles trucker style. I mean, come on, dude. Stop at a gas station. That's not that big of a deal, is it?
It's not on my route. I'm here to pick up the food. Why can't I fucking piss in your toilet?
I want to piss in your toilet.
I think there was one time at Papa Murphy's I let one person use the bathroom. It was a huge mistake. Tore it up.
Did they just decimate it? Yeah, you can't, man. It's like a zombie outbreak. You can't let one in. You infect the whole thing. To me, I think everybody needs one. Well, listen, there's a lot of people who shit themselves or piss themselves, and it's just out of their control. I'm sick. You know, food poison. I mean, who knows what happened, right? I think these are growing moments in a man's life. I don't know about women. I don't know what it's like wearing a thong and shitting yourself. I mean, that must be a giant. That must be a crazy feeling. Shitting yourself with a thong on, splitting that motherfucker right down the middle as it comes out. I don't know. I can't tell you, but I will say that I think you should shit yourself a couple times in your life.
I think everyone needs to shit their pants at least once in maturity. Not.
I would say a couple, because the first time you're like, what a fluke, and then the second time it really grounds you. Hey, really, if you think that you're a big man and you shit yourself for like the second or third time, it's gonna humble you real quick. That's a God-feering man now.
But what if it's the opposite though? What if it turns you into like I don't give a shit now that I'm shitting my pants?
They were doomed to fail. It could have been. It was either this or heroin, ODing on hard drugs, or just becoming like a diaper play guy. That's what I think. Or maybe just shits himself. I don't know.
What is this conversation, Papa Meat? What is this conversation?
His ass kicked a lot. I can tell you that. There's always so much kindness that people will have until they're just like, you reek of shit. I'm gonna beat you up, which is what will happen. They will. Yeah, if a guy's sitting there and he purposely, because after a while you're gonna think your shit doesn't stink, and vice versa, where one, you're like, I can't even tell, but then two, you're gonna sit there and be like, oh, I've pooped myself so much, I'm unstoppable with it. What are they gonna do to me, right? And if a guy's sitting there and he's like, do you just shit your pants? And you're like, look at me do. Yep. You're gonna get, someone's gonna kick your ass. I don't know why. I also feel like if you start shitting yourself, you lose all your hair.
Literally,
you get alopecia.
you
revert back to baby.
Is that why Jacob lost his hair?
Who knows, dude? Who fucking knows that guy? Got struck by lightning. You know that? Got struck by lightning when he was like 19. That's when he started losing his hair. So I always associated.
Oh my god, that's like a superhero. You usually get powers from that, but
not him. Not him. I think he's actually, he used to be, Jacob also used to be like 6 foot. Did I tell you that? Legitimately, he used to be 6 feet tall. No, I swear to God, he used to be 6 feet tall. He shrunk. I'm not even joking. He was taller than me like for the longest time. I'm not even fucking with you. I'm telling you. Because I'm like, how tall? How tall am I? Like 6'1". Legitimately, he was like a little taller than I. Now he's shorter than me. You tell me. The motherfucker got struck by lightning and his whole life just took a right turn. Which, to be fair, statistically, the anomaly of that, I mean, I don't know. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Even the robots that Uber employs are being targeted and destroyed. In Philadelphia, both restaurants and residents were excited about Uber's plan to deploy delivery robots in the city, but some angry citizens had other plans. Which, dude, fucking clankers? What are you excited for? Clankers rolling around your city? Here's these little drones taking our jobs.
The homeless are fighting back, though.
I'm glad.
Homeless.
After only 1 month, multiple robots had been completely destroyed or vandalized. Many were left to decay on the streets as well. Online, multiple videos show people kicking them and sitting on them. Others purposely block and place them off their set path, causing them further delayed deliveries. This hate for delivery robots runs deep, my friends. And in fact, one man has an entire social media account dedicated to aggressively screaming and harassing any delivery robots they see in LA.
Watch what you do. Don't come at me. Don't come. You're going in a fucking shade. Don't you dare come at me like that. No, excuse you. Excuse you.
Are you under the Terminator 2 mentality where you're like, I'm just gonna be nice to them in case they do take over?
Exactly. Just in case there's a conscious in there. Hey, buddy.
Hey, delivery robot, Joe, hope you're having a good day. You will fall. After all this, Uber still plans to keep the robots in the city, claiming they were designed to be tampered with and send alerts when they break down.
There you go. They should have them explode if people mess with them.
Yeah, exactly. Get out of here, Klinger.
5, 4,
What?
3, 2.
I mean, Akira bomb. No! Yeah, I look like Sarah Connor. Ah! It's probably well known by now, but DoorDash as a company is extremely.
You know, they wouldn't have to make robots for them if, you know, you didn't treat if one, delivery drivers shouldn't treat customers bad, but two, customers shouldn't treat bad.
Extremely evil and has been caught treating its workers horribly on multiple occasions. What's fucked up is it's still an app on my phone. Is that food addiction? You tell me. Recently, the company had to pay out nearly $17 million to its drivers because from 2017 to 2019, it was caught using customer tips to subsidize drivers' base pay rather than adding tips to the overall payout. That is so fucking scummy. I'll do you one better, Nick.
You're being set free? Okay, order some Taco Bell.
Yeah. All right, well, they got me. It's gone. Definitely not downloading it as soon as I'm done recording. In 2025, air traffic control workers up in the tower at Chicago O'Hare Airport noticed a small red car driving across runways and into restricted areas. What the hell is that? Little Dr. Seuss car driving across. When they alerted airport security, they stopped the car and discovered a 36-year-old man trying to fulfill a door.
What the fuck?
I'm on the tarmac.
Did I take a wrong turn? Oh God! Flying right above him. Whoa! How could you get in this area?
I think it's just an old guy who got
He's
lost.
36. Old guy. He's 36 years old, Nick. An old guy who got lost. Yeah, if he was an 84-year-old man, I'd be like, well, yeah, he's what are you supposed to do? 36 and being like, well, I don't see why. How did you get there? How did you get past the gates? Do you think he just did? I have a DoorDash, and they're like, and they open the gate.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. Dude, I would be dying. Oh, if I was like staff, I would be angry at first. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing here, dude? Then I'll laugh my ass off like, what the fuck? Hold on, hold on. There's someone on your flight that ordered DoorDash really quick. Fucking deja vuing around the freaking airport on the landing strips. Played, goddamn.
What the fuck happened? Apparently, he just drove straight through the gate at the front of the tarmac and began driving for miles up and down the active runway. I mean, there's planes everywhere, dude.
What was going through your head?
You know what? The thing earlier, fucking men doing this are so stupid. Where am I supposed to go? What terminal are you at? What gate? It was determined that this was somehow completely unintentional. An investigation ended up with the man being let go without any charges. How? There had to be some kind of...
That makes no sense. It was not intentional. He ran the gates. He ran the gates. How is that not intentional?
of medical, or there has to be something that they're not telling us. How do you let that go? Driving your Fiat up and down the fucking runway. I could see someone doing this too. Some dumbass Midwest idiot would be like, well, I don't want to get the airport food. I'm just going to DoorDash something to the airport. And you're like, what are you? You'd have to go through TSA, idiot. You know what I mean? But I could see someone doing that.
Almost got banned from, what is the Austin airport. I was late for my plane and I saw them closing the door. So I like sprinted down and no one was at the kiosk. So I just pulled out my ticket and scanned it.
He's so unamused.
And then I went up to the locked door and I tried to open it.
Bomb! bomb. That's what you're yelling, trying to get somebody's attention.
I gave up, went to the lady to help me after she came back. They were trying to get me on another flight. They're like, this is weird. It says you're on the flight. And I was like, oh yeah, I scanned it. And then she's like, what? She started sweating. She was really nice, but then airport security came up and she's like, yeah, don't ever do that again.
Regardless of how insane some drivers act, it's hard not to feel bad for them, considering that working for DoorDash is extremely draining. Unfortunately, however, some drivers take out their frustration on the customers. After trying to surprise their partner with some Asian food, one woman was shocked to see that her driver had sent her a picture of him next to a dumpster and peeing on their meal completely unprompted. Completely unprompted! How do it... See, this is what I'm saying, though. How do we know it's completely unprompted?
We're only getting one half of this.
How the fuck? Okay, if you're doing that at that point, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm finding you, and I'm hurting you. Oh, I'm fighting you. I'm fighting you. I'm pissing on you. You don't fuck with my food.
Story.
I think so. Don't be wrong. I think these things do happen. Some just people freak out. But I think when people make these stories, you're leaving out a little bit of information, aren't you?
Like, it's okay to be angry. Don't take it out on the food, even if the customer is being rude. Because at that point, you're just a liability waiting to happen.
Yeah. What did you do? Hey man, how you doing today? I think it's some stuff that's just being like, hey, just let you know I'm in line, whatever. I'm in line because you get a message like that from DoorDash or sometimes. I'm in line, picking up your order! Exclamation point. I bet some person would be like, make it quick, just a little.
Oh yeah.
Just something that was just that the breaking point for that day to be like, cool, I'm gonna take this to a dumpster and piss all over it. Appalled by this, the woman asked what was going on, and all he said was, and I quote, "You bitch, I piss on you," before ending the conversation.
What?
The woman called the police and allegedly got his car impounded. However, when she posted the DMs to r/DoorDash expecting sympathy, many of the customers found the situation funny, which enraged her even more. It is funny. The fuck, also it's Asian food.
Yeah.
Get over it. It's one meal.
You guys think this is funny?
Yeah, see that she definitely fucking did something.
I think she did something.
She did just based on this interaction.
That even was.
What do you mean you're not frustrated?
It's just something we're not getting. Another driver was arrested after she got caught pepper spraying a customer's order. Courtney Stevenson had just finished delivering an Arby's order to a home in Evansville, Indiana, when she pulled out a small bottle of mace from her keychain and sprayed it inside around the bag. When the customers brought it inside and began eating, the wife began to choke and vomit, claiming her throat was burning.
For what reason did you do that? What?
It's horrible, but it's also just...
It's funny, but it's horrible.
I mean, like, the fumes alone would
funny.
be so insane that once again, it's a Midwest couple being like, oh, God
Oh, shit, what happened?
damn. Chicken of China, the Chinese chicken. This shit is popping. Opens it up. It's not that bad, Carol. I told you should have went with General Childs. Courtney was charged with 2 counts of battery, resulting in moderate injury, 2 counts of consumer product tampering, and was banned from DoorDash. The whores. A driver named Olivia was caught up in a massive scandal after receiving a delivery. The instructions stated to leave it on the front steps of the home, which I will say the delivery note option might as well not even be there because I've never seen them actually do it. It's almost always
They do it for me. They do it for me. They leave it at my door. I have dogs. They do it for me. But sometimes they'll just not give me my complete order. I've had that happen multiple times. And it fucking sucks.
I digress. When Olivia arrived, she noticed the door just slightly creaked open. After a brief inspection, she could see a naked homeowner asleep on the couch instead
This was her fault though. Why are you recording this person who I'm pretty sure he was drunk, but why would you record this person while and record him naked? Why would you do that? I'm pretty sure she got lots of backlash. Like an insane amount of backlash, which is good. Because me, if I saw this, I would have just closed his door. Because I'm being like, oh, that's not good. Boop. Close his door. I'm not recording shit. Or or be like, you okay? But even then, I'm gonna be like, my first thought is like, he's sleeping. They left his door open. Oops. And close it.
Walking away and reporting the customer on the app, she decided it would be a good idea to walk further into his home
This
and
bitch.
record him. Everyone's probably seen this.
Her walking further into his home is a claim made later by the main court. There is no publicly available evidence on her doing that.
Story by now, but it still appalls me. I can't believe it. She then went home and uploaded the footage to TikTok, claiming she had been sexually assaulted.
Contrary to popular belief, the video you just watched is only publicly available evidence. Yeah, I don't why did she say she was publicly assaulted? How? The man was in his house. Just close the fucking door and don't look at him. Just close the door. Like, oh my god, people are stupid. No original upload or ring cam video exists on which she opening the door that was slightly ajar. Or we were not. No, or we were not. The screenshot from the deleted videos is just a cropped out from the original. Oh, and the only video that is on. Okay. There's no publicly available video of her opening the door and her. So there was some really bad AI generated. Yeah. Yeah. So even if the door is widely open, one, you were not sexually assaulted. The man was obviously under something. Two, why would you record it? That's the part that's fucked up. Yes, the door's wide open, but you recording it is really fucked up. Like, what if he was overdosing? What if he, what if something bad was happening and need help? You just stand there recording him, And yeah, even if he's, even though the door shouldn't be open, then close the door. Close the door, and then just never take it again and erase it from your memory, right? Or you can, if you're concerned, close the door and call the police. Either way, close the door. Don't record. Call the police. If I would have called the police, not gonna lie, I'd be like, hey, I don't know if this guy's sleeping or if this guy's overdosing, but the door was wide open and he's just laying on his couch. And I don't know if what's going on. I try to say, hey, because his door was just wide open. So I don't know. Just want to see if he's okay. Like, I don't know.
If you see a naked person,
being a decent human being for a lot of people takes a lot of effort, sadly.
Sleeping, is that assault? Is it reportable? Yes, I would say so. That's the gray area.
It is reportable.
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know how cracked it was, blah, blah, blah. I digress. To me, it sounds like a drunk man ordered food and passed out on his couch, whatever. If it was fully open and it was a screen door and the person is naked there, actually, that would be like, what the fuck are you doing? The internet did not side with her and called her insane for walking into someone's home, even if the door was slightly open. Things would only escalate when she continued to post online, screaming at the top of her lungs and doubling down that she was sexually assaulted and how DoorDash was in the wrong for banning her. When local police got hold of her footage, they determined that the man was clearly drunk and asleep on his couch. This clearly indicated that there was no assault or wrongdoing since he was in his own home. For months, Olivia would defend her actions, but however, in January of 2026, she was charged with 2 felonies, one charge of unlawful surveillance and another of dissemination of unlawful surveillance images, each carrying a
Get fucked.
maximum sentence of 4 years in prison. The saying, a few bad apple ruins the whole bunch, definitely applies to delivery drivers, as we've all had annoying experiences dealing with them. For some people, messing with their food is enough to put an entire app on their shit list, which justifiably so. Most of them do their jobs correctly, but there are plenty of drivers that seem absolutely incapable of doing their job. So the next time you order food online,
look at this guy. This guy's in it,
and it gets delivered correctly.
See, if I did DoorDash, I would do something like this over time. Because obviously this guy's getting paid pretty good. He probably does it all day.
Be respectful. After all, you never know how insane their shift has been.
At least you gotta make it fun. Come on.
Right, guys? And also, too, I will say,
it's literally DoorDash, Ubers is just a side job from your main job. I know a lot of taxi people who do it. Because a lot of the taxi stuff will let them do it overnight. So
respect for the DoorDash
some
driver
people
and stuff.
Don't
it's a meal.
like, do
it's a meal. Granted, you paid money for it or whatever. If they did fucking world with it walked over, you choose a different one.
But, But yeah, that was Papa Meat. Story of this is there's 2 sides of a coin, right? everybody is awful in their own way. Drivers, people, they all. The world is like TikTok. There's a lot of bad apples and a lot of people's noises, and the only way you can survive it is by tuning everyone out. But anyways, like, subscribe, and I'll